Radio 8A, coverage you can count on in high definition. This is KOMU 8 News at 10.
A potential power shift concerning who issues conceal and carry permits could be headed to Missouri. Good evening, I'm Brittany Pieper.
And I'm Megan Malaris. KOMU 8's Sarah Duffy spoke to local gun owners today and is here in the studio to tell us why they support the change. Sarah.
I spoke with local gun owners today at the RK Gun Show, and they say they are in favor of the local sheriff's departments taking over issuing conceal and carry photo IDs, and say they feel violated after the Department of Revenue's actions. The Missouri Sheriff's Association said Friday that they are willing to take the issuing of the permits out of the hands of the Department of Revenue and issue conceal and carry permits right at local sheriff's departments.
I don't think it's a bad idea. I really don't. Bring it back to a more local level.
Let's look at who could do it. You got DOR, well, they've proved they can't be trusted. You got Highway Patrol, they've proved they can't be trusted. I trust the local sheriff.
But there's a catch. The Sheriff's Association is asking the state to pay for the equipment needed to make them.
Yeah, they've got to give them the funding, but see, here's the thing. Why don't they just give them the machines they took out of DOR?
They'd have to hire some more people, probably. They'd have to staff it. That's going to put people to work. That's not a bad thing. Jobs are always good. You bet.
The Revenue Department and State Highway Patrol officials were recently called to the Capitol to testify about why copies of permits were stored on state computers.
Violated. They have no business, and outside of law enforcement, nobody has any business asking whether I've got a concealed carry permit or not.
They admitted to sending the copies to the federal government, which legislators believe is infringing on the privacy rights of Missourians. Legislators are now trying to push legislation that would shift the responsibility over to local sheriff's departments. Local sheriffs already handle applications for the permits. If legislation passes, they could also issue the photo IDs.